Hey guys, so just got out of seeing Sound of Freedom. Finally got to see it. It's just been released here in Australia. Man, firstly, this is a good film. I'm not going to say it's like an incredibly made film, or anything like that, or it's like some amazing achievement of cinema. I'll just get that out of the way. But it is a good film. But more importantly, it's such an important film. I mean, the story of this, it's about child trafficking. For those of you who don't know, it's a true story about an agent who pursues some kids that were abducted and sold into the child trafficking rings within Colombia. And he's an American agent and he's after them. But man, this one is it knocks you around. And the main emotion that I come out of it with is anger. You watch this, and I know these things are going on in the world. We know these things happen, and we hear stories all the time, even in our own communities, of one kid that was rescued here and there. But what's not told is how there's literally kids in the hundreds, thousands, millions every year that are just abducted into this kind of stuff. And so it's very sobering to watch a movie about this. There's not many movies that cover this kind of subject matter. And it makes you wonder about the people that question this movie, because, I didn't say much about it before seeing the movie, because I wanted to see it with my own eyes. And now that I've seen it, I don't understand the people that consider this controversial. If you consider this subject matter controversial, there's something wrong with you. If they want to talk about all the right-wing conspiracies that supposedly this movie feeds into, it's none of that. It is a simple, true story about an agent rescuing some kids from child trafficking that presents a larger story about the greater ramifications of that industry and exactly how it works and all of that. So there's no politics in this film. It doesn't present this as a political inclined or messaged film. It's just telling a story that every person on this planet should be able to relate to, and that is the safety of children. And to see it presented, it was really emotional, this film. And there's so many moments throughout the film that really tug on the heartstrings, and it's really well made. And you think it's a really small budget film as well, and you think $14-15 million made into it, but it looks really, really good for that amount of money. It looks fantastic. So, and on top of that, one of the things I like about the film is that, I don't know how true the events that they present in the film are compared to the true story that it's based on, but my guess is that it's pretty accurate, and the reason being that they don't embellish scenes that could easily be embellished with more action. Like when they're rescuing children, they could easily throw in a whole gunfight, a back and forth, blah, 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 just to increase the tension. But they don't do that. But they do still create tension, but in different ways. They don't just try to, build it up with action and all that stuff. It's more clever and smarter than that, which tells me that it is just really trying to be faithful to the true story and not try and embellish it in any way. But yeah, look, this is an important film more than anything, and I really recommend you go see it. It's because some of you might be aware of just how widespread child trafficking and human trafficking in general is, and some of you might not. And I was going to this film, but even then, just seeing the film is still very humbling, and I appreciate everything that I got to see from the film, and that because it just opens your eyes more. And yeah, it's definitely something. So yeah, look, that's my thoughts out of the theater. By all means, guys, please go see this film. It's important, and there's a great message to it, and a story that, whilst it's very dark and tragic and sad, there is light at the end of it, and there's light in it as well. So yeah, guys, go check out this film. I definitely give it a thumbs up. And yeah, thanks for watching this review, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.